We want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money, that I beg that the money should be used to bless our people. Thank you, and God bless.
Welcome to all. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Soba, yo, photos, CDC photos, yes, photos, defending champion, yes, photos, we are photos, photos, and the trunk India, Jojo, yes, the man got a mora, from a woman's got a mora, the man got a mora. Jawiya got a mora. 1880, begin to reach 1880. 1880, late get a reach 1880. 1880, I say we 1480. Yeah, 1880, don't tell me 1880. That man got a mora. CDC got a mora. That man got a mora. Jawiya got a mora. From Pili Pili, Pili Pili, jump through my window, throw them through the window, throw them through the window, throw them through the window. Kanya Pepe, we get it, Kanya Pepe, Kanya Pepe, we get it, Kanya Pepe. Babum Kutu, we rub them, Babum Kutu, we rub them, Babum Kutu. If they not ever all they want joy, yeah. You got joy, yeah. We too big for them, they want joy, yeah. You got joy. For CDC Bene, I will break my back. For Beku Bene, I will break my back. For CDC Bene, I will break my back. For Beku Bene, I will break my back. For CDC Bene, I will break my back. For Beku Bene, I will break my back. Don't hold what you can't care. You might not hold what you can't care. That God choose, I bet choose your left push, and I push second turn. That man got a mora. Mama Wabels got a mora. That man got a mora. Jawiya got a mora. CDC got a mora. The people party got a mora. That man got a mora. Jawiya got a mora. Yo, be worried of a Bekube. Liberian people let a Bekube. Then you show some respect to Bekube. Respect, Bekube. I get my voting card too. Get my voting card. 1880, begin to reach 1880. 1880, late and reach 1880. 1880, I say we 1480. Yeah, 1880, don't tell me 1880. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. From Pili Pili, Pili Pili, jump through my window, throw them through the window, throw them through the window, throw them through the window. Kanya Pepe, we get it, Kanya Pepe, Kanya Pepe, we get it, Kanya Pepe. Babum Kutu, we rub them, Babum Kutu, we rub them, Babum Kutu. If they not ever all they want joy, yeah. You got joy, yeah. We too big for them, they want joy, yeah. You got joy. For CDC Bene, I will break my back. For Beku Bene, I will break my back. For CDC Bene, I will break my back. For Beku Bene, I will break my back. For CDC Bene, I will break my back. For Beku Bene, I will break my back. Don't hold what you can't care. You might not hold what you can't care. That God choose, I bet choose your left push, and I push second turn. That man got a mora. Mama Wabels got a mora. That MANNEH got it mora. Weah got it mora. CDC got it mora. The people party got it mora. That MANNEH got it mora.
Kindly hit for us the share button.
Weah got it mora. Yo, big worried about Bagube. Liberian people let a Bagube. Then you show some respect to Bagube. Respect, Bagube. I get my voting card too. Get my voting card. 18, begin to reach 18. 18, late and reach 18. 18, I say we voting 18. 18, tell me 18. Whoa. Hey, yeah. 18, late and reach 18. 18, I say we voting 18. 18, tell me 18. That MANNEH got it mora. CDC got it mora. That MANNEH got it mora. Weah got it mora. From Pili. Jump through my window. Throw them through the window. Kanya pepe, we get it kanya pepe. Kanya pepe, we get it kanya pepe. Babunkutu, we robbing babunkutu. We robbing babunkutu. If they not ever all they want joy, yeah. You got joy, yeah. We too big for them, they want joy, yeah. You got joy. But CDC Bene, I will break my back. Beku Bene, I will break my back. But CDC Bene, I will break my back. Beku Bene, I will break my back. But CDC Bene, I will break my back. Beku Bene, I will break my back. Don't hold where you can't get. You might not hold where you can't get. That God choose, I bet you your left push and I push second turn. That MANNEH got it mora. Mama Wabes got it mora. That MANNEH got it mora. Weah got it mora. CDC got it mora. The people party got it mora. That MANNEH got it mora. Weah got it mora. Yo, big worried about Bagube. Liberian people let a Bagube. Then you show some respect to Bagube. Respect, Bagube. I get my voting card too. Get my voting card. 18, begin to reach 18. 18, late and reach 18. 18, I say we voting 18. 18, tell me 18. Whoa. Hey, yeah. Beady. Jump through my window. Throw them through the window. Kanya pepe, we get it kanya pepe. Kanya pepe, we get it kanya pepe. Babunkutu, we robbing babunkutu. We robbing babunkutu. If they not ever all they want joy, yeah. You got joy, yeah. We too big for them, they want joy, yeah. You got joy. But CDC Bene, I will break my back. Beku Bene, I will break my back. But CDC Bene, I will break my back. Beku Bene, I will break my back. But CDC Bene, I will break my back. Beku Bene, I will break my back. Don't hold where you can't get. You might not hold where you can't get.
Kindly hit for us the
That
share
God
button.
choose, I bet you your left push and I push second turn. That MANNEH got it mora. Mama Wabes got it mora. That MANNEH got it mora. we are getting more.
All right. Okay. So, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, it's a privilege again for us to be on here. And we want to use this time to welcome each and every one of you. We want to appreciate you for the level of support that you continue to give us. Words are inadequate to express how grateful we are uh, for all of the support that you continue to give us. In a special way, I want to say welcome to the Honorable Delano Tambasa. How are you, sir? We appreciate your presence and we want to welcome you under the Palava Hut. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you. We do appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We also want to use this time to appreciate and welcome Jyoti Gabriel. Thank you so much. Paul Juro, thank you so much. Gabriel Paul Juro, we appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. Fatu Sharif, how are you, my sister? I want to appreciate and welcome you. Thank you so very kindly. I do appreciate you. As usual, we ask that you please do us a favor. And that favor we require of you is to please hit for us the share button, invite friends, invite family members, so that we can have a wonderful, 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 wonderful time. So again, we appeal to you. Kindly hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, and we'll just be okay. Thank you so very kindly. So today, I want to start by playing a video. You know, in times of difficulties, it's where you see leaders, it's where you know leaders, and it's where leaders are made. When you watch the show from the very beginning, unless maybe if you somebody who maybe you have watched that particular individual show over and over, and you know that he always play the part of the protagonist, what we call hero in the show, that you will know that immediately the show starts, you will know that this person is the hero. But sometimes you can easily tell who is the hero based on the action, the first action that you will see in the show. Sometimes determine to some extent, you can look at the show and say, oh, the guy will be the hero, or the one will be the bad man. So leaders are not made during the most comfortable period of our struggles. The time we know leaders, we see leaders, we hail leaders, we appreciate leaders is during the most difficult times. We are sorry also. You know, we are. Oh, sorry, my people. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, my people. So let me just take care of what I had to take care here, and then we be good. Hmm. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. So I'm sorry, my people. I'm sorry. So during these difficult moments of our lives, it's when we know the people who like us, people who are heroes or heroines, people who will stand by us, people who will support us, and who will give us all of what we need. So, are we in a difficult time as Liberians? Yes, we are in difficult times. Are we in difficult periods? Yes, we are in difficult periods. Who are our heroes? I'm sorry, let me just. Yeah, so let me just thank you so much, Jack. Let me play this because this is going to form our discussion. This is really, really going to form our discussion. So let me just get it here while I take care of what I'm supposed to take care of. Oh, it's wonderful. Okay. So I just want to play this video while you're listening. Let me take care of.
What's the current monthly income of a governor and members of the board? Question.
So currently, the salary is $10,000 gross. And I am entitled to, I think, 7,000.
No, you acting governor, don't think now. You already been
Yes, yes. But this is it. Since I was appointed acting governor on August 1, I have not attempted.
So, like I was saying, again, bear with me, it's a bit difficult. I am doing two things at the same time. So, like I was saying, it is during these difficult periods that we know who love the Liberian people. Who are those that are going to take decisions that will be in the interest of the people, or their actions will be in the interest of the people. So, based on what they will do, we can tell that indeed they love the people, that they have the heart to be able to ensure that the people welfare is paramount. Now, can you say that about this government? Well, as we discuss, you will tell me. Can you say that about Mr. Bueka? I always say this. The older we become is the less important that we have in material things. The older an individual gets is how his appetite for luxury, for pleasure, dwindles or drop. It's just like, for example, in economics, the people will say the law of marginal return, right? Or let me not use anything big here. For example, if you get a bowl of rice right now in front of you, you are a hungry person, very hungry, and you start to eat. The speed at which you are going to use to start eating from the very beginning, at certain point in time, what will happen? Your appetite will start to drop. Singbeti Alfred, you are welcome, my brother. How are you? I salute your presence. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. So the more you eat the food, you will observe that to some extent, your level of hunger will start to reduce. You will reach to a certain place, the food that you really wanted to eat, it was almost like if you eat it, you will not live. Now you start taking half spoon before you go low, you say my stomach full. Right? So it's the same way in life. The older we get, is the more our appetite drop down for luxury, for pleasure, etc., etc. Okay. Is the more everything for us, it drops down. There is no way that you can be growing old and still have the appetite to do the same old thing you were doing when you were 25 years old. It's not possible, right? Yes, it's not possible. But it is unfortunate with this particular government that we find ourselves in. You would think that this government that promised the Liberian people that they come to rescue, they should live within the confines of rescue, that their behavior should exhibit rescue. These were the people that condemned the CDC for everything that happened in Liberia. They said that President Weah was insensitive to the plight of the Liberian people, even though President Weah took a decision that no president in the history of Liberia ever attempted. When President Weah took over, he knew that the Liberian people, they needed to be rescued from so many things. So when he took over, he took some actions that were unprecedented. The first thing President Weah told us was that he was taking over a broke economy, no money. So what do you do when you are taking over a broke economy? President Weah showed us that example. Matthew Sumo, you are welcome. D. Hackness Tape, you are welcome. Jack Benjamin, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Sengbeti Afre, you are highly welcome. Thank you so very kindly. Boda, thank you so much for joining us. Titi, how are you? Fatu, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining us. The Honorable Delano Tambasa. So when President Weah took over, knowing very well that he took over a broke economy, what did he do? He took a practical step to ensure that the economy is in shape. So he started from himself. You know, our people say, when you see the person you're living with treating their own children with straightness, with justice, or with hard hands, then it means that you that are living with that person, you must straighten yourself. Because if that person cannot spare his own children or her own children in disciplining them, you must know you that are living with her, she will not spare you. So in order for you to know that President Weah was serious and that he wanted to straighten up the economy, he took a very difficult decision that have never been taken in time past. President Weah informed the world that he was going to reduce his salary, his benefit, his everything by 25%. That was an effort to prove to the people who were behind him or to his ministers that I have not come to enrich myself. I have not come to ensure that my coffers is swelling up. I have come to make sacrifices to better the lives of our people. We have come to serve. We have not come to enrich ourselves. So what President Weah did was a practical step and approach to prove to the Liberian people that even though I say nothing in the coffers, but what do I do? Do we just sit down and say, we are broke, the government is broke, the government get money? Should we sit down and fold our arms and still continue to take money as it used to be before? President Weah said no. So he started with himself by cutting the salary, benefit, everything by 25%. That 25% of benefits of salary or whatever you will call it, you know what happened? It was saved to go towards the health sector. He did not stop there because he knew very well that Liberia was a country that was broke. That if you say you are a public servant, let me tell you something. We can disagree with all those who work in government, right? We can say everything we want to say about the people who were working in government. And I agree with you, whatever you want to say. But look, we must sit down and praise these people. We must thank ministers who work in the CDC-led government. We must appreciate them because the sacrifices these people made as government officials. Now, we are seeing it now. People are not able to make those sacrifices. Can you imagine that there were ministers who were using motorbike to go to work? The government could not even provide vehicles for some of these ministers, these directors, and etc. That's what we are seeing now. President Weah decided that, look, in order for us to be able to help our people, we must make sacrifices. And guess what he did? No minister under my regime will make more than 7,000. No minister. I'm sorry, my people. It's not easy. He said, no minister will make under my regime $8,000 or more than $7,000. No, it's not possible. It will not work. It will not work. We have come to make sacrifices for our people. We have come to be able to help our people. We have come to help our people. Under the regime of President Weah, do you know that even some of the ministries and agencies, the directors and ministers and whoever, do you know that some of them, they were not even provided motorbike? Do you know that some of these people, they were using their own money, their own salary to transport themselves to and fro? Do you know that? I can give you many of them. Many of them. Many of them. We can name countless of them. Under the regime of President MANNEH Weah, do you know that he told some of these people that you cannot be in the government with all of these challenges that we have? And then you say you want 45,000 out for this, you want 45,000 out for that, you want this one, you want that one. We all got to make sacrifices in order for us to be able to accumulate something that will help our people. When we have enough, then small will start to add up. Do you know that under the regime of His Excellency President Dr. MANNEH Weah, most of these benefits that Boeka has now introduced to his ministers, do you know that President Weah caught it? Which was able to save us good money to ensure that our children go to school and their WAS fees are taken care of. Do you know that? Are you aware of that? So Joseph Newman Boeka took over. That's why, look, when we say that, right? Look, I know, get versed with any minister that work in the CDC-led government. I am not trying to restrict your anger. Get versed with them. But in your anger, feel sorry for these people. What these people go through, look, it is now I can sit down and I think, I say, what? Our brother then go through some things, oh, those that were working under the CDC government, oh. The privilege, the prestige, the morale that comes along with a ministerial position, these people were denied of it. I'm telling you for sure, they were denied of it. The opportunities that come along with being a minister, being a director, being whoever, these people were denied of those opportunities. And they were not denied because President Weah wanted to take it and put it in your pocket. They were denied so that those monies can be used to make sure that our people are employed, to make sure that our people are kept on the job, to make sure that we don't send people home. Imagine during the regime of President Weah when we had the coronavirus, people sat down home for almost 3 months. They were getting their pay. True or false? True. People sat down home for almost 3 months or more, and they were being paid while they were sitting home. He did not tell them that you go, where you going, go there, go sit down. I remember during the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf regime, when Ebola hit Liberia, the people who they sent home, they remain there. They did not come by. They won't get enough space for anybody here. You go home, you go home. But even while we were fighting Corona, a pandemic that brought the world to its knees, people were getting paid and they were being maintained on the job. Leon Harris, you are welcome. CDC Pape Success Creator for Life, you are highly welcome. I do appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. Dupo Road is present in the house. Thank you. Patrick, you are welcome. Kemu Kamara, thank you so much for joining us. Matthew Smo, thank you. All of you are welcome. So these were the sacrifices that were made by some of these people that were in the CDC-led government. Deny them of their benefits to get car. But I want to play a video. Now, Joseph Newman Boeka said the nation was suffering. People were suffering. And people didn't get food to eat. The country, everything going up. But Joseph Newman Boeka comes. And guess what happened? He now paying people as if some of these people are coming from heaven to come work in Liberia. I thought in difficult times is when you can be able to make a decision so that people can make the necessary sacrifices to help the people who are down the ladder. But I want you to listen to some of the amounts that ministers under the Weah regime, they are taking home. And I'm going to play this video. Let's play this video and you see what these people are taking home. Let's play this.
What's the current?
So this is a confirmation hearing of the central bank governor and one of his deputies. These are people who say they're coming to rescue. I want you to listen that all of them are social opposition. Let the other one here, they pathological liar, Darius Delon. A very good liar. Every day he's making a mansion. Every day he's making some kind of family membership. So he now was asking another rescue member. God will use these people to expose their wickedness to us. Look, let me tell you something. This particular opposition that we're in, Weah has made it easy that we don't need to struggle for information too much. They themselves, they will use their own mouth to confess. So Darius Delona was questioning this nominee, who is the man that Joseph Newman Weah, the nephew of Joseph Newman Weah, that he wanted to serve as Central Bank Samora, that he wanted to serve at Central Bank as the bank governor. Listening to the benefit that this man is getting while your hospitals are out of drugs. Listening to the benefit that one man is getting, and there are more than one there, that one man is getting. Let's go to the video. Take your own time. Let's play this video. Let us hear it, right? Let's go ahead and play this video.
What's the current monthly income of a governor and members of the board?
So we take our own time. This pathological liar in Darius Delon, the people who say they come to rescue, ask, what is the current monthly salary, like whatever? Yeah,
Monthly income of a
the
governor
monthly
and
income, 30 days. Let's just take it at 30 days. How much one person is supposed to get? Those of you that are working to the central bank there, you that are working to the central bank, Darius Delon was asking, every month, every 30 days, how much you supposed to get? That's the question. Let's listen.
question.
So currently, the salary is $10,000 gross.
$10,000 gross.
I am entitled to, I think, 7,008.
No, you acting governor, don't think now. You already there.
Yes. But this is it.
$10,000 gross. Enough in you that is salary down there. This man is in Liberia. This man is living in Liberia. This man is working in Liberia. He was in Liberia, working in Liberia, even when you were with a private, how you call bank, he was in Liberia. This man is making $10,000 in a country where your children cannot even afford to eat 2 times a day. This man is making $10,000. Now get a gross salary. Let's go ahead. Now you let's go ahead.
This is it. $10,000. So currently, the salary is $10,000 gross. I am entitled to, I think, 7,008.
No, you acting governor, don't think now. You already there.
Yes. But this is it. Since I was appointed acting governor on August 1, I have not attempted taking the salary, the benefits, neither have I moved.
No, that's not my question.
So after your
nominee,
I will.
you want to do pro bono fund. You want to do pro bono fund. What is the salary structure? The income, monthly income structure.
That's what I was saying. The salary, that's the gross, and a cash allowance of 7,800 gross.
You hear it? So this man is taking $10,000 as salary, and I'll stop there. This man is taking $7,800 for allowance. $7,800. I said $780. My people, look, you know what? These people have seen that we are spineless. That the only thing we do is that we talk. Liberians have not reached to the stage where they will be angry with their leaders and say enough is enough. These people, they must do things to turn that country upside down legally. Now, why do people are behaving the way they are behaving? And you sitting down there, then our man Augustine Pay got one brave enough to tell us we must pray. While they men taking $7,800 as allowance, then Gafwan is telling the people who are in hospital JFK that they get drugs. The woman tomorrow who they will carry to the hospital, they will not even get drugs. That woman will die on the bed. That woman, before she even gave birth, because there are shortage of drugs and whatever, or maybe medical staff, she may not even be catered to. She will die on her bed. Gafwan is telling her to pray. While he's giving this idiot then $7,800. Listen to the thing. Listen. You can know how our country is rich, but these people are wicked. Until we do something that will be unprecedented in our country, we're not going nowhere. Who will be here will be talking. Y'all be listening to us. Now, hi. Let's listen.
Benefits.
Listen.
No, that's not my question.
So
after
your
nominee, you want to go Bonofan.
Listen. These are the people that say they come to rescue, right? These are our rescuers.
This salary, that's the gross, and a cash allowance of 7,800.
7,800 cash allowance. Cash allowance, $7,800. That $7,800, it can pay more than 80% in Liberia. At the MCC, Youth Exposed, 7,800 they boycott taking. In a country where no drugs in our hospitals, our nurses, they are abandoning the hospitals and going to their houses. Our children don't even have public transportation. In a country where we say we poor, whether the 8th poorest country or the 9th poorest country, in a country where police people taking $125 as a pay, then you get a man taking $10,000 salary, 7,800 for allowance. Hey, listen, Liberia. Oh yeah, Breaker will rescue all for true. And we say we want rescue. The person who say let me sacrifices, let deny these ministers of some of these things in the interest of our people. He say no, you don't want it. Listen to and Joseph Nima Breaker rescue people.
What is the salary structure? The income structure.
That's what I was saying. This salary, that's the gross, and a cash allowance of 7,800 gross.
You have not answered the question.
That's monthly. So are you asking for all the benefits of
yes.
Well, they say what benefit? So it's still going. Yeah, he taking 10,000 as salary, $7,800 as allowance. Let's go ahead and finish you.
Okay. Yes. So the governor again gets a monthly salary of $10,000 gross, cash allowance of 7,800 gross. The governor is entitled to a housing allowance monthly. Monthly is 5,000.
Yeah, monthly $5,000. Yeah, in Liberia. Yeah. Look, until the people we can get vexed, real anger will be in the faces of Liberia. Look, y'all sit down there until America will do it for you. Y'all be saying that there, yeah? Y'all sit down there. We carry our people to American embassy. And you see President Trump. President Trump is working in the interest of his people. President Trump is working in the interest of the United States of America. He's not working in the interest of nobody, but in the interest of the United States of America. That's why he's working in the interest of. So this man sit down on a public platform, a country where people cannot even afford. At the end of the month, people in Liberia still working for $50. $50 people still working for. But this man is taking $7,800 for allowances. This man is taking $5,000 for housing allowance. You in your own country. as a central bank governor in your own country. These people get houses, they paying them 5,000. No, I don't want you to believe it. Let's carry back. Yeah.
Gross, the governor is entitled to a housing allowance monthly. No, monthly is so monthly is 5,000.
Yeah. Monthly $5,000, with the exception of the allowance they giving him, 7,800. Then he take $5,000 monthly every month. I better go get $5,000 yeah for housing allowance. Where our people in anywhere? They stay underwater. But you get $1 billion, just to get one person taking $5,000 for housing allowance. Let me tell you something, and let me be fair here. I am one person who believes that qualification comes with benefits. Don't get me wrong. I believe that qualifications, it comes with benefits. But again, I also believe that the circumstances and the situation and the place you find yourself, sometimes, guess what happened? Some of these benefits and sacrifices, can you lower that for me? Just a minute, please. Can you just lower this for me? Lower it. Thank you. Thank you. So I believe that the circumstances that you will find yourself in, the place you will find yourself, is sufficient enough to tell people that, look, there is a need for me to make sacrifice or sacrifices. So you cannot tell me that in a nation like Liberia, the central bank governor is taking 7,800 for how you call the allowances. He's taking 5,000 United States dollars. 5,000 United States dollars for housing allowance. In a country where you can get a good house, you can rent a good house for somewhere around $1,000. I mean, a good house. Are these people rescuer? Have they come to rescue you? What nurses are not even paid? They are understaffed. But listening to how much they both making, yeah, rescue. They people that will rescue or Google. They will rescue.
The governor is entitled to a housing allowance monthly. No, month is so monthly is 5,000 gross. He's entitled to.
So leader, bro. Let come in.
No, because the tax rate changes. The exchange rate changes. So I can give you that.
You know, you 60,000 every year for housing allowance.
Yes, gross. So it's paid less tax.
60,000 every year for us. And you know, the senators are sitting now. This thing is not even worrying them. They are not even worried. These are people who every day to their houses, people land up to their houses as if maybe the how you call medical center do to go and beg them for chicken change. And they are comfortably sitting there and discussing one man making that kind of money. It doesn't move them at all. They are not even angry. These idiots are people that don't even send their girlfriend to JFK. Some of the people that you're looking at, they send their girlfriends out of the country. Ghana, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, to go to expensive hospitals. Why you, the common people, why you, the poor people? When you go to JFK, the doctors will look in your face and say, "We not get drugs here." The tell was supposed to you to go carry on the operation, you got to go across Lucky Pharmacy to go buy it. And they are sitting, and this man is spilling this kind of thing in a poor country like Liberia, in a nation like Liberia that we cannot even afford public transport. That our mothers are still working for $50, $25. Some of them they got to share it with their bosses, and they've been sitting down, comfortable. I thought in a tough economic situation is where you make sacrifices. You see how the ungratefulness getting to you as Liberians, to us, and Paul our as Liberians. Because we neglected a man who said, no, we cannot take all of this luxury. We cannot continue to live in luxury when the hospitals, our children are not going to school. When our children cannot go take their wives, let us screen ourselves. Let us make sacrifices so that our people can also get benefit. We jump behind. We say, no, we're not whining. We're not whining. The man wicked. The men who made sacrifices and said, let current come. So our people then who selling cold water, at least they'll be able to sell their cold water. Those who facing their kuwe, they will face their kuwe, they will get small money. Let bring current. You say, no, you don't want it. You bring An irresponsible old man that is wicked. This barbaric man called Josiah Newman Boyka, he came along with gangster. The oldest gangster ever in the history of the Republic of Liberia that ascended to the presidency. Wicked man, you see a face. That the man you gave presidency to. So therefore, he can't give for hang about you. Old and wicked. Why would a Josiah Newman Boyka want to do this kind of thing? But the point at time, because they themselves, they are taking money like whatever. Some of the lawmaker, just in 1 month, some of them getting about $60,000. So they get that. So all they want, they own a share. Look, these are things that's supposed to anger the people. It's supposed to make your first power way. But we say, Liberian, let's play the thing. Let's listen, yeah. Let's listen. Let us listen.
Per year for housing allowance.
Yes, gross. So it's paid less taxes. So that's the gross.
So you got 10,000 gross, 7,000 gross,
Yes.
then another 5,000 gross.
Yes,
So all the gross is going to give me a total.
Well, that's 15 plus 7. That's 22.
Okay, 22,000 gross.
Yes.
Net,
Net, I wouldn't say because having
So gross 22,000, just 1 month. One person, hey, you laughing, hey, yeah. The men laughing, amen, laughing. Why you get Masorado County, we are staying in Masorado County, the health facility is completely F up. Why in Masorado County you stay at places that are inaccessible? Why in Masorado County you stay at students that are struggling to even get public transportation to go to school? And you laughing? That's the land they're playing for. These people, look, the people come in front of us and insult us and say, look at the idiot there. They are suffering, we enjoy. And they want, it doesn't anger anybody. When we talk about it, you look at all, you say we are superstition. We don't get sense. But these are the people that say they're coming to rescue you. What is the cost of bag of rice now? What is the US rate? The last time I checked it up, somebody sent me some kind of information that 200 now to $1. The man who you're saying I know nothing. He said, my people, let the people who making big money, let them feed the weight so that the other people down, the money can go down. But let's go ahead. And then man laughing, oh yeah, he laughing. Yes.
I have not taken it, so I wouldn't know what is net. And again, the net would vary month to month.
but you've been paying the other people.
Yes, I paid them.
So you should know.
So you see the criminal there. So in the mind of anybody you think that yeah, they men are good men. He not been taking it. But you've been running that office. You've been getting money. So you don't deceive us. It's almost like the Robert Selitin, the pro bono service. But he take good $1 million from how you call Golden Verilium. He said they were having project, they being parked around the place. Being football fee that with the Nazi. But he said he was on pro bono. So they want now come in front of all you feel that we are stupid. Say the money I not been taking it since I took over. But the one that you've been taking, if we are to do our own investigation, it's more than even that. So there's the deputy. Listen to the deputy. We finish with it. How you call it? The boss man.
And then the housing allowance 46,000
$46,000 annually. He taking $9,000 in salary, US. Then the whole year, he taking $44,000. The whole year, the boss man taking about $60,000, while the whole year, the other deputy, and they are plenty of deputy. Now, there are two the bring. I will show you the structure of the how you call it, the central bank. How many deputies they have in there, different people, or the other economic affair, the other one, they want that one, all kind of different affairs. So they may take it $45,000 a year. Yeah. That one is not sufficient enough to pay money. That's why you taking a year. $9,000 for pay. Yeah. The rescuer are rescuing.
There is a monthly cash allowance.
You are acting deputy governor as we speak. You've been there for how many months? Acting.
Since September 1st.
till September.
Yeah.
You should know what you're earning monthly or head already.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
No, but you come here across as a sawmill and you're not using the back. I'm not hearing you.
Yeah. And just like the governor said, we don't control the payroll. Okay?
How much you receiving?
So I get a net of my salary in my income. I mean in my account. And it varies from bank to from month to month.
You know, we made all of us imported service and especially this.
So all these people are getting housing allowance in Liberia, and some of these people getting housing allowances. Sorry, they are getting padam. Look, it's just so disturbing. It's so heartbreaking. Then on top of that, you are denying innocent Liberians who are only riding motorbike for their living, who sometimes the whole day they can't even get up to $3,000, which is less than $30 US. These motorcyclists, you are taking them off the streets instead of putting mechanism into place where they will be able to ride. At the same time, the law will be respected and they will be restricted. You say no, you're taking them off the street. You're taking them off the street. How wicked with this government? Look, this government is that true. Joseph Numa Boyka dancing with the devil. They all wicked papaya dancing with the devil. You can know that the man is wicked. Why would you want to treat your own people like this? Is it because somebody look? I am one person who think that the motorcyclists, their activities need to be regulated. I remember I went to Liberia. I could not even drive. I could not drive because of what I saw then. It has been a long while and stuff like that. I could not drive. So I'm one person that believe that motorcyclists in Liberia activities should be regulated, but not to the extent that you will deny these people from using the streets. The government is a 419 government to the extent that they lie to the motorcyclists. They took money for them to register. They say if for how you call helmet, they will go get lesson. Everything that somebody who driving taxi is supposed to get, these motorcyclists, they went to Ministry of Transport and they got the same. After finishing getting it, you deny them, telling them that they can't use the street. They can't plow on the street. They have to use somewhere else. Then you restricting them. Why can't you put in play mechanism that will be able to regulate them or that will be able to checkmate their activities? Do you have jobs for these people? You tell them, say, you're taking them on the road. Somebody say, but the pocket rent in the community, they can make money. Don't be stupid now. Almost all of the activities are not in the community. How many communities that we have in Liberia that you really see activities, real commercial activity going on there? About 75 or let's say 65% of our people are Morovia. There were people will leave from as far as how you call the place Iron Gate, come all the way to Morovia there, Broad Street, Center Street, Clay Street to come and hustle. Because government have not decentralized the ministries and activities of government. So everybody coming to Morovia. Ministry of Finance, you come Broad Street. Ministry of Internal Affairs, that Morovia. Ministry of Agriculture, that Morovia. Ministry of Health, that Morovia. All the ministries is in Morovia. You would think that they men are old a day that say you get 40-something years experience. You would think that they men would be wise enough to say, look, let's decentralize. For example, let the Ministry of Agriculture go here. Let the Ministry of Public Works go here. Let this other one go there. But all of the activities is just in one area. What do you expect? All of the commercial activities is just in one area. What do you expect? People will gravitate towards that place. If people are not going rail line, they are going Broad Street. If they're going Broad Street, they're going Waterside. They're going Waterside, they come into Douala. But then you tell him motorcycle, don't come on the street. Be in the community. How will the dwellers even commute? Also, you disadvantage one very portion of the transport sector. You disadvantage one sector of the how you call or transport sector for another. You see how bad it is? You see how bad it is? So instead of putting everybody on the same route, instead of putting everybody on the same path, that at least nobody will be at the advantage of the other, or nobody will be at a disadvantage, and you refuse to do it. Don't answer the call. Don't answer the call, Mom. I'm not. Don't answer the call. Yeah. My people, it's not easy. Anyway, let's look at so sorry. Um, So at the end of the day, you disenfranchise one other branch just so that the other people can be able to benefit. It's unfair. It's unfair. There is no way you will want for somebody to pay all that huge amount and you want to deny them in the name of the people. They are reckless drivers. They are reckless drivers, or even taxi drivers. Look at the accident that is around the place. So are you saying that people who are driving taxis and other commercial vehicles, are they not reckless too? Are they not making accidents? Don't we have passenger 54 in Liberia, or 57, whatever they will call it, 50, whatever? Don't we have it? We have it there. We have it there. Don't we have violent people in every sector? We do have it. But the law that you will be able to implement, that what will discourage people. Look, human by nature, we are violence. We are people who just want to live free, that I don't care life. So you need to put something in place to be able to guide human behavior and activities. Yeah. Because you can't let them loose. If you let them loose, it'll be a problem. So it's not because of one person. You use a single incident to characterize the behavior of everybody. The motorcycle, they are violent set of people. Why would they not be violent? When you, Joseph Newman Boyka, you get the people armed and you did not make sure that they go through the process of the DDR, then you say the violence. When you use these people against their own mothers and fathers, and at the end of the day, you deny them opportunity. You make how you call education to be so expensive that they cannot afford. Then you come back, you can't tell us you're taking them from on the street. Who does that? Who is so insensitive to the plight of the people? Have you forgotten? We get video set that we can show. These were the people who were in the streets and they were jumping off for you. Hey, that burger we want, hey, that rescue we want. Have you forgotten? Motorcyclists for the re-election of Joseph Boyka. Today, now that you finish taking over, you get enough money, you chasing behind them. You say they're supposed to come on the street. Let's listen. One person taking money.
Institution what? Like the fund box. So when you kind of don't take it serious because even us here, we won't be serious. You in a position since September, and you said that never you can receive, you know your gross, you know what you're making.
No, I showed you my gross salary.
No, you didn't say it.
9,000 gross salary. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And I said 46,000 as housing allowance. Gross. That's what I said.
46,000 for housing allowance yearly. Can you imagine? Well, but in Liberia, there, so they get some very correct area that you can pay less than that for the year. This is how people go in government and they steal and they get rich. That $46,000. Now you better we're talking about Liberian dollar here. Somebody asking me what kind of money. That US we're talking about, not Liberian dollars. We are talking about US. That $46,000 it can pay good housing unit for some people in our country. I mean, good housing unit. It can pay for people. That the one that people then taking the saying also. Why you think they got time for you? They don't have time for you because these things does not make you angry. You care less about it. So they look at it for long and say, but the people then they are don't care people, they even get time. So when why we stress ourselves for? In a nation like Liberia, where no drugs are in the hospital, where they get some clinic, the only thing that they need to make it functional is at least $1,000 every month to make it really functional. But these idiots are sitting down, they're taking all of this money, and they are not even having any remorse that we must do the people work. These are people that will go to work 12 o'clock and leave from there 3. When you go there to go and see them, they say, oh, the men are here, oh, the China are here. I do agree other people can do other work in other areas, but you will not see them. They stay to their house. You go there, they make the system so complicated. The people who should be working for you, they are the one working against you. Listen to this. I will play another video. Listen to it.
That's not all.
And there's a cash allowance. That's what I was trying to figure out. It's around 2,000 is something I don't know the exact amount. Yeah.
Why will you pay your own way
Cash
around?
allowance.
Why do you play with this?
One nurses, you ain't even get nothing. You ain't even get straight pay. But there are people down there. That one I just the Ministry of I just Central Bank. Look, for example, LTA. Look at the Ministry of Finance. If you are to take all of these people and ask them one by one, my people, it won't be easy. If you are to take them and just ask them one by one, it will not be easy. Take, for example, look at LPRC. How much that about making Amos to wear? They bought in less than no time, they bought a millionaire. They are complete millionaire. Then Liberians, your hospitals are lying in ruins. Your children don't have the opportunity to go to school. They're taking your sons off the road. Some of your children who used to run back and take care of you. Some of your children who used to run back and at least be able to take care of their brothers and sisters and help them, they take them off in the street.
Because we didn't anticipate the question, so that's the reason why you have to think through it.
So if you see them monthly, you don't know. I can tell you my salary. Some of my friends that make up. I'm making $10,994 gross. $7,963 net.
I mean, I'm open. And like I mentioned here, earlier on, and I think Gilon said what he wanted to do. What said is we went in there with a mindset of serving our country.
No, you go in there with mindset of serving your country. You see the stupidness he talking here? You ain't go there with mindset to serve your country. You go there with the mindset to exploit. You alone, you taking all of this money. Have you come out to say, no, there is no need for me to take housing allowance. I'm in Liberia, I get my houses. I think they how you call it, the salary with at least about 3,000 is okay for me. But you're taking all the one, you can't stay in front of us. This is an insult to the highest degree. And you're telling us that you go there with a mindset of serving your people. Hey, you see, it's an insult. The people ready to insult us.
As much as I need the compensation, because I got family to take care of, I have earned it, but I haven't taken the penny.
When confirmed, will you take the back pay?
Of course, I think I earned it.
So then don't take credit for it.
Well, let me take credit for it.
It's just a saving. You only enjoy your retirement now for IB. And after that process, you still take your money. But when you regular appear, it's pro bono. So it's not pro bono.
But Senator, I think most people, when they went in, for instance, I'm not using the car. I should be using the car. That's a benefit that is,
So you don't have
a car, they get car benefit. Oh, they 1 year will be taking something that 50,000 out of buy a car. What JFK don't even have bus for staff. There are not buses for you staffs. Hospitals around the place, government hospital, public hospital, don't even have transportation to transport the nurses from point A to point B. But these people are entitled to motorcar. All of the, how you call LTA commission, all of them, they are entitled to motorcar. Patriot Honda generator alone using 3,000 one nurses at JFK. They even get motorbike pay or transportation to get on bike to go to their houses. Let's listen to this.
Transfer allowance?
I don't take a penny. They give you a car.
Will it be prorated?
No. The car is parked and I'm not using it. So that is a benefit to the institution in that way.
But you get your money. You will get all the money back.
I will get the salary, but they're not going to give me money for using my personal vehicle for this period of 7 months.
When you get all that money, you don't need that money.
No, it's not me. Other people benefit from this, so why shouldn't I?
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Yeah. Now, let's go to the health worker. You're just listening. Go to the health worker. They were explaining their plight. Let's go to this video. Let me go to this video for you to, see what is happening here. Let's go to the video. Health workers. What people making $45,000 at the end of the month in salary and whatever they call it. Let's go ahead. Hear it for yourself. Before you say, oh yeah, let me say, yeah. When the region speaker went to go visit the JFK, he looking for morale. Listening to the the hell of the place they handle, the hell of the nurses or whatever she is.
What's the strength when it comes to manpower of the hospital? How many staff you have working and so things going?
A little over 900.
Is it okay?
900. No, it's not, because
Yeah.
health we have to keep adding on. There are a lot of health services that we are supposed to be providing right now as a referral hospital. We're not providing.
And you're talking? They are not providing these services at the JFK. Imagine Liberia Premium, quote unquote, Liberia first referral hospital in the whole country that our hospital will send you to. They are under 900. They are not even providing some services there. And you see what we're talking about? You see, these are some of the things that we're talking. So just listening, just listening. Let's play this for you to hear.
Providing those services. So providing those services will mean that you need manpower. So many services, so that automatically means you have to employ people. So they're 900. As you improve the services, you have to improve for the manpower.
It appears that you have multiple leads. So what do you anticipate following this?
Now imagine a referral hospital, right?
I expect
Imagine a premier hospital that all of us will go to, that all of our people will go to. A hospital where, for example, when somebody, have a very serious surgery, they will take you there. You hear what are the head nurse or whoever she is, you're listening to what she is saying. They are understaffed. In fact, because of what is happening or because of how they are understaffed, most of the other departments are not even working. That's what she is saying. No, it's not me, but that's what she is saying. That most of the other departments are not even working. Because almost like, take for an example, you're supposed to have all of the departments with staff. So if you are understaffed, it means those other departments will not work. But you get one person taking about $45,000 US yearly. You get somebody taking $7,800 every month. $5,000 for housing allowance every month. So $22,000 one person taking every month. Then you get a referral hospital where our mothers will go, where the poor people will go. And guess what? When you go to JFK, you can't pay the people money. They will seize you. JFK now has become almost like Guantanamo, like some kind of Sabibo camp. When you go there, they treat you. In fact, if you lucky, when they treat you, at the end of the day, they seize you. They say because you got money to pay. Some of the money, $5,000 Liberian dollar, $8,000 Liberian dollar. When you get that money, they seize you. When you go in JFK now, as I speak to you, they get about 20 to 30 people who went there for different treatment that they're holding hostage in the hospital. Yeah. The social component is not even able to cater to your people. The social component is not able. Yaka. Listen.
many services, so that automatically means you have to employ people. So they're 900. As you improve the services, you have to improve for the manpower.
It appears that you have multiple leads. So what do you anticipate following this business?
I expect one that the budget should be looked at seriously, and also the budget in terms of the salaries and in terms of equipping the hospital.
How many money you need when it comes to the budget? Just tell us.
We need about $50 million.
$50 million.
Yes, to run this hospital.
Imagine
Yes.
JFK alone. But Josiah Newman Boyka budget even more than that. I get a budget I can show you. It's right here. JFK alone.
Not less than $50 million
And
to run this hospital on the annually. I mean,
and the speaker is looking that direction. What can you see?
well, I
Can you
believe
just
with
give
this.
us
I
that?
believe with this visit, I believe that it's going to happen. He came here for a reason, and he has seen for himself.
He
which
came
is
to
very good.
showcase himself. He came to prove to the people in our regime, man. Look, and this is what I want to say, right? To all seditions. Look, let me put my face on this. And I want to take my own time. I want you all to hear me. I want you all to hear me. This is where, as seditions, we need to put our effort, time, and energy into it. Now that we are in this opposition, we need all hands on deck, especially those of us that are in the US here. And that's the reason why, officially, some of us will address our institution. Because we think that where we have reached, the party should start playing fun out of seditions that are in the US. Janga should stop that. And the executive commission should stop. There are serious issues here in the USA. As I speak to you, we have no leader because there are leadership issues here. That Janga is not able to solve the problem. Liberia have abandoned the CDC USA and we just doing our own thing. All we're doing here is our own thing. Everything that happening here is our own thing. Liberia cannot intervene to solve the issue. Janga has reneged on his responsibility to the extent that CDC USA is in a complete disarray. In a complete disarray. But we address that. We will address that at the appropriate time. This is where we are seditions in the US. Right now, we should be together, working together and ensuring that we get these people run for their money. No, look, we can't sit down here and allow Josiah Newman Boyka to play with our people. We have all of the opportunity. I don't need any kind of extra, process to see my lawmaker. By right, I should be in front of my lawmaker office every day presenting a petition about what is happening to our people in Liberia. But the party have proven that the leadership of the party, led by the acting chairman Janga, has proven that from all indication, it's like he care about CDC USA. He gave a hint. Because look, I must tell you this for the party is not structured. Let me say this to you. Look, you know what? That we are in opposition. It is about time that we speak truth to individual. And we speak truth to what have brought us down. We cannot sit down and be sycophants and sit down and say, we're not talking about the party. The thing we're damaging the party, we're not talking about it, we'll keep it. We will talk about our party because this is the only party that we have. We're going nowhere. Nowhere we're going. This is our party. So if we cannot stay and look at these leaders and look in their faces and tell them what they are doing, they will destroy this party for us. They will destroy this party. It is unfair. It is unfair. The way Liberia is treating the CDC USA, it is unfair. There are people who take glory in confusion. They feel that when confusion here, they can benefit. They feel that they can benefit. They feel that when confusion here, they will benefit. Some people, they're in the party, but they stay undermining the party. You think CDC USA, we should be sitting down at this time and allowing Boyka to doing what he's doing, and we are not presenting petition to our lawmakers here in the United States? You think it should be? You think we should have a political institution, opposition, CDC, in this USA that we get members and we are not even able to flex our political muscles? You think it's supposed to be so? You think it's supposed to be so? But there are people who in the party who are undermining this party. There are people who are undermining this party. They know that the CDC USA is very vibrant, is very strong. Because some of them, they think they have association with Josiah Newman Boyka, so therefore they keep CDC USA in a disarray.
That you're in Liberia, you can walk to go to U.S. Embassy. I need not to go to U.S. Embassy. I need to go right to my lawmaker. The people who can make the law, the people who can make things happen, they're right here. You will go to U.S. Embassy before you go to ambassador tour, before you turn it or you bring it to America, before you pass through the person do that. For me, for us in the U.S., we don't need that. For us in the U.S., we don't need that. And this is what, look, we are getting to the place that we are disappointed, and we will be able to officially speak to the party and tell the party what is in. Look, there are people, as I'm speaking now, there are people who are listening to me. Look, the anger or seditions here in the U.S. is too much. Sometimes we have meetings on a daily basis. We try to calm people down and say, no, you can't do this. Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. Every time we have meeting, let's take it easy. We're talking to our people. Let's take it easy. But it is coming to a place where we will call names and we will tell people, because look, this party that His Excellency President Dr. George MANNEH Weah have set is the only property that some are having. That the only property that we have, the only place that we get share. This is our own, how you call investment. This is our own investment. This is our party. The only place that we will feel happy, the only place that we associate is the CDC. Once you have people honor money in the party, and you know that they honor money in the party, you keeping these people in the party. Look, some of y'all, let me tell y'all something. These people, we will physically confront you. We will tell it to your face. You are honor money our party. What is going on, President Weah? President Weah, you need to tell us, look, you need to tell us something. What is happening? You enjoying what happened? That people honor money in the party. They honor money you when you were president. You not do nothing. You are an opposition leader. They still honor money you. You sitting down there. You're not doing nothing. Look, my people, let me tell your fellow citizens. If we depend on President Weah's goodness, all of us will be affected. One thing I know about President Weah, and I can say, President Weah is somebody who will not go against the people's decision. I know that for sure. President Weah is somebody that will not impose his will on anybody. What he will do, he will advance and say, my people, let's do it this way. But President Weah is not somebody who is noted for imposing his will on people. Say, they want it got to be. If they want it not be, it will not be. There are people in the party, we are looking at them, they are honor money in the party, we're sitting down, we're looking and say, hey, the party remains supreme. Not damn party remains supreme when the people honor money in the party. Party not damn supreme. These people are honor money in the party. Aye. These people are honor money in the party. The party now remains supreme when the entire structure of the party is not vibrant, it's not visible. When we were going for election, we have more than 300 auxiliary. Where are those auxiliary? Somebody will jump on and say auxiliary for Baby Man United. Some kind of minister will jump on and say they're the other auxiliary for the other one. Where are the auxiliaries? Where are they? Minister, all what they were forming auxiliary for United. They want a 4 soldier crying, and the other one crying, or the other one doing that. All these other auxiliary, more than 300 auxiliary we have in our country. Where are the ministers who said that these auxiliaries were for them? Where are these ministers who said they have people under their control? Where are they? Where are those auxiliaries? Why are those auxiliaries not visible? Oh, because I wanted to steal their money. That one man was acting stupid. And then so, some of you, look, ego. Wait, you know why? My people, are getting some. Look, there are people who are honor money in the party, and I want to say this. The fellow citizens, especially those of us in the US here, you have been here when the party was in power, you did not take job and you still supported the party. It is not time that we speak out. It is not time that we say truth to power. If you look at these people in their faces and tell them what is right, nobody will say, I'll not pay your bill tomorrow, day after tomorrow. All they yelling now, looking at the time because I got to go to work. I got to go to my lay 1-2-1-2. We must be able to expose these people. Our party is losing its value. Forget about this thing. You can see what is happening. You can see it. That means they want to tell you. The other one should tell you. Do you know that our structures are becoming nothing? Look at the psychometry. Look at our party headquarters. Activities are not going on. Are you satisfied? You think we are satisfied? You think we satisfied? You think we satisfied? Our party headquarters in silence. CDC that we know. The party headquarters is completely silent, no activity, no nothing. Joseph Numa Boyka, the dirty old man, is using all of these things. He having his will and killing our people, denying our people. The party cannot speak. Eh? The party cannot speak. What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of nonsense is there? The party cannot speak. The party is silent, nothing going on at the party headquarters. What is happening to CDC? What is happening? Janga, what are you doing to CDC? What are you doing, Janga? What are the leader, the call and say executive leader, what are you people doing to CDC? What? No, no. What are you doing to CDC? What happened? Where are all the auxiliaries? Where are they? Where are they? Where are all these auxiliaries? Where are all these children? Where the first time voter? Where are they? Have you abandoned the children? Look at today. They say they're going to escort for a takeover. You even get even up to 25% down there. What kind of thing is this? What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of thing is this? What kind of thing is this? Why you want to kill the party law before the party that way? Kill some of you. Let me tell you now. We will do it. We will, because you cannot honor my look. Let me tell you something. You don't honor my people effort. You don't honor my people effort. People have died for this party. They have put their life on the line for this party. For a few group of people to think that they can honor man the party. Will not allow it to happen. Politically, intellectually, we kill you. We'll not physically kill you. But intellectually, we kill your ambition. We make you look funny. You know the sacrifices that people are making for this party. That you lead the party in disarray. Look at CDC. See there you go. Look at CDC. It's in a complete disarray. The CDC is in a complete disarray. Where are all those structures? I mean, those men, those children who are making sacrifices, who are ready. Men are on the battlefield, ready to confront this tyrannic old man called Joseph Numa Boyka. But the leadership is where the problem is. Where are we? My people, you know what? Are getting too emotional. Are getting emotional. Why are you people, President Weah, why are you doing this to us? Why? Why are you doing this to us? Why are you doing this to us? You know these things are happening. People undermine you when you are president. Now that you are in opposition, they stay undermining you. Then you setting up, Papa. You can't do nothing, Papa. What happened here, Papa? What happened? I will protest here. Oh. What happened, Papa? What happened? You in opposition, they see people who you employ. They see people who you gave power to. They undermine you. They say, no, you're not going nowhere. These people that you empower, they were dead. They were honored. Now that we are in opposition, the people have refused. Confusion all over the place. You go to Europe, confusion. Come to CDC, USA, confusion. You go on the other side, Liberia, no hair, no tea. Everything you get. Wait. Oh, God. President Weah, your legacy will live on. Whether you like it or you're not lucky. Whether you like it or you're not like it, your legacy will live on because you know what? You have given us an opportunity. Those of us that nobody knew, those of us that had no voice, you have given us that opportunity for us to be heard. So we will not allow this legacy that you lay down your life for it to die. Even if you are saying once on here, we tell you, say, Papa, with all due respect, but please, no way. It hurt us to see what is happening. It hurt us to see we are in opposition. People stay undermining the party. It's bad. It's terrible. It's terrible to see people, we stay in opposition, people get their neck on the party foot. They want for the party to move forward. But you know, it's reaching to the place that some of us will speak out because this is unfair. This is unfair. You get a CDC. They know the people who in the CDC USA undermine them. To look, by right CDC USA should be keeping the party headquarters active. The $5 we can collect to make sure that our party headquarters is active. They even agree, even though we know that it's not easy, bills, we get bills here to pay, but a $5 we're not able to collect when this place is united. So you intentionally want to keep us divided because some of you, because of traditional or whatever, you support the other side. So you keep the people in disarray because you know when we are united, we will be a force to reckon with. Fellow Liberians, it is unfair for us to be treated the way we are treated. Your Excellency President Dr. George MANNEH Weah, I know you are listening, Papa. This cannot continue. You will honor mine as president of the Republic of Liberia. There are people who you gave opportunity to serve. You entrusted them with positions. The reason why you entrusted these people is so that today, where we are now, that they will show their face. But today, these people have abandoned the party. Everybody's scared. Some of them, their Facebook page, they can't even come again. And I want to say kudos to one of our brothers. Our brother, I want to say kudos to him. Isaac Doe. Isaac Doe, you have my revolutionary salute. Thank you. And many of you who continue to post, who continue to interact. The people who are putting their faces and their chests, exposing their chests to the bullet, these are the common people. Who some of them were not ministers, some of them were not directors. Go on Facebook and see the people who are defending the party. Go on this era and see the people who are defending. Some of these people, they never even enter office. But you know why we continue to defend our party? Because this is our heritage. This is our religion. This is our belief. This is the breath that we take. So we're not allowed it to go. But those of you that want to undermine the party, will undermine you before you get to know. Will undermine you before you get. We will knock you down before you get to know. We know you. We know your faces. We know your activities. We are just looking at you. You cannot undermine the supremacy of this party. You can't. There were many people who came, they thought that they could use their influence or their positions to undermine the party. Today, where are they? And they are no more. We kick them out. They find themselves in different areas. So don't think you will succeed. You cannot continue to behave the way you are behaving. You can't. Bring this. You can't continue to behave the way you are behaving. You can't continue to do that. You cannot continue to keep us divided. Our time, our effort, and our resources, and you abusing it. You guys have to stop. And that's why we got to name and shame these people. Because if we don't, you think 6 years is far? And yesterday we're in 2023. Where are we today? And yesterday we're in 2024. Where are we today? Yesterday we're just in January of 2025. Where are we today? Which one month we in? We are not in March. Today is the 5th of March. March 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As soon as you reach to the 15th, March is over. It's completely over. So you're waiting for 2028 before some of you, then we see y'all say, y'all get how you call Auxiliary United, Joblo Auxiliary, Peter Kwakwe Auxiliary, the other one Auxiliary. It is now that your auxiliary should be active. It is now that your auxiliary should be strong. It is now that it should be strong. But you have abandoned the cause. But you will wait. When you see money in the system, at times some of y'all will start coming because y'all want e-money now. How y'all looking like? Y'all want e-money. But some of y'all will jack you up at your brief seat and lift for you physically. We just japping y'all. We just japping y'all. We japping y'all. Let the time reach. Some of you were in power so that you can help the party in this time. That's what you were in power for. But you have abandoned the struggle. It is the common people who are now taking on the struggle. It is the common people who are defending their institution because we got nowhere to go. Nowhere we not get to go. Nowhere. We're not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. We will deal with y'all in the party. Y'all get there. Y'all get there. We're not going nowhere. Nowhere we not get to go. It is not that we can't go, but we are not sell out. We are very consistent with what we believe in. So we're not going nowhere. We deal with y'all. We call you by name. We disgrace you. We will disgrace you. We're not going nowhere. We will disgrace you and we expose you. On this note, my people, we want to take calls. We got to take calls there. No time. Let me see. Time have caught up with us. Time have caught up with us. But let's listen to the other video. Yeah, I don't know how I can just jump from here. I go on the other side. Yeah, my people. It's not going to be easy. So let's listen to the video here.
And we appreciate that. You see, when people don't know,
JFK
they
people
don't
are
see
nurse
for
people.
themselves. They think, oh, people just want money, money, money. No. But you see where your money goes. You can see all those equipment and stuff you saw there. Our money that Liberian government gave
Yeah,
us.
so those equipment that President we are putting there. So the nurses now they say they're crying. But I think people were saying you get 20%, we get you 0%.
The
Listen
allotment
to
we
them.
received last year. So that's the same money we used to buy those things. So the thing is, once the hospital is equipped, the hospital can run and be able to sustain itself. But for the hospital to sustain itself, you must have everything in place to make it work.
The other form raised as well from the hospital. What is it used for?
Feeding, transportation, um, even staffing. We have so many volunteers. The staffing, we are understaffed. These volunteers, I would not even call it salaries. But you have to compensate them at least for transportation.
And you see that? Once
Even
somebody is taking $45,000 a year, they still get volunteer. That's why you see JFK now, the people can say just for killing. You still get volunteers. I remember when President Weah came, the health workers. He met with health workers. Don't believe it. Most of these health workers, they have issue. President Weah met with them and said, we got to include the people on the salary. But listen to what the woman talking. In fact, that will be the last video I will play. In fact, listen to her.
compensate them at least for transportation.
You see that?
These volunteers,
Only the people that say they can't rescue, they still get volunteer. The people still compensating. Here you want to employ people. President Weah employ people. He employed almost about 2,000 health workers, employed them gainfully. Look here.
I even call it salaries. But you have to compensate them at least for transportation. Even logistics. You heard all the nurses are feeding for buses.
Yeah.
So
President Weah was
Are the hospital buying their own drugs?
buying drugs.
Mr. Speaker, this is our opportunity for you right after this tour. What promise that can you make to the JFK management?
Let me conclude my tour. I still got to see the boss.
Okay.
Even that I can give you a brief interview. Thank you.
Since when? Yeah. You see it there? And when President Weah met with health workers, he showed that these health workers, they must be able to get their due benefit. Yeah, he said, let me just play this. Let me play this. You're moving from there. Let me play. Yeah, man. I'm not allowed to you. I was on time. Okay, so let me bring this for us. Where President Weah here meeting with health workers. I don't want you to believe it. Let me play it. President Weah have our coming very soon.
Of them from
Listen.
different groups, but they're all one banner, the health workers of Liberia. And they've come here today to see the president, His Excellency George MANNEH Weah. Now, you will listen to why they're here and the reasons they've come to see the president for. But it all springs from the background that many health workers in the country have, over the past time and during the previous governments, been staging protest actions because of some critical issues as it relates to their staffing or salaries, the conditions.
You see, the people are protesting on President Weah, and he employed them and was able to increase their salary. He didn't tell he was singing, you get up 20%. But later, on just like you almost saying the people that even on payroll. And you listen to it just now. She has said saying the people that even on payroll. Let's listen.
The job sites. And so this government has promised to do a lot. You may recall that President George Weah, in his first intervention into the health sector, paid a visit to two of Liberia's largest referral hospitals, the GFK Hospital, and the impression from that hospital did not work out well with him, did not go down well with him. So this is a part of the continuing intervention into the health sector. In this meeting, is going to listen to the health workers, listen to their plights, and we are anxious to hear what he will say and how he will continue this intervention. Please keep watching this LMTV feature.
Again, I want to understand how we could help to enhance the health sector And what are those challenges that you face with that we can help for people to be served?
You see, I don't have the time. Time now is taking, and I will have to, Sonny. But yes, President Weah, meeting with health workers, wanting to hear their problem, and he make interventions. It was under the regime of President Weah that the JFK was extended, the pediatric war, and they brought in some new equipments. In fact, they brought those buses in during the regime of President Weah. So let's just have a few of it.
Again, I want to commend you. I know the history because I live here with you. I know how dedicated you people are. I know how much you're working in a little stringent environment. But we have an opportunity now for all of us to fix it, to make sure that we have our fair share. And we'll depend on you. I visited the hospital yesterday, 4 days ago. It's not encouraging at all. To see that JFK is empty, it's wrong. It means we have to train more nurses, more doctors. It's important.
You see, President Weah, very sincere. Let me just say, very sincere, telling the people that, look, what I saw is not encouraging. But Joseph Newman Boyka was brave enough to lie to you in a State of the Nation address. He said, all the hospitals, they get drugs. And you clap for him. The man who let you and put down and said, they think who come into politics, that reality will talk. You say, no, you're not whining. But fellow Liberian, time have caught up with us. And we got to go because we got to take care of what we take care of. Then we go. I want to say thank you so very kindly, my brother Patrick Changing Level Maulo. I want to appreciate you. My own sister, Rosalind Tene, how are you? I want to say you are highly welcome. We appreciate you. D Block, thank you so very kindly. I appreciate all of you for the time. I'm sorry that I can't take call because, I got to go do my lay 1212. But again, that's where we find ourselves. The people who say they come to rescue you, they have abandoned you. You listening to the woman there of JFK saying the whole hospital, the people that they said they are understaffed. The people who President Weah employ that didn't want there. The other people that can't, they not get paid. They almost say even the fans inside to give it to them that war. You're listening to it. Not me say, oh, she herself was saying it. The man who say, let us all make the sacrifices that we all will be able to move forward. You say no. Let me see if I can play some portion of this. Let me see. I think let's play some portion of it.
For people, when you don't visit this area, you think it's all glittering. For me to walk there 4 days ago, I see that we are in trouble.
When President Weah went there, you see, he is realistic. Joseph Newman Boyka and Wef went there to go take how you call Guinea must go, that Guinea top, and go give it to people. He said that oh, it's correct. The old man is insensitive. I know the old man just Katumu Boyka. How can oh man, mama? How can? They went down there, they go take top. That top they go get to the people. But the hospital gets some people that are in prison. They say they can't go because they pay money. Joseph Newman Boyka go there. He even do anything serious there, but go take top and go give to the people. It's a disgrace. Let me carry this in front so you can listen.
Unemployment, especially in the health sector, but particularly when it comes to our movement, some of us were staff from the back, making sure that our dream and aspiration be actualized. In 2011, we also did the same, where in fact we were fortunate that some of us served as co-washers, supervisors, and even started to work with the party as an executive member. For example, I served as the spokesperson for this movement. I served as Secretary General for the Montreal County Youth League, CDC, and Vivian Degonti Mountain also served as chair leading in the women wing, and other colleagues of mine, the government and the health sector, in order to point out some ills and challenges and subsequently provide way forward to the president. That all nurses and other health practitioners be well paid in order to minimize corruption in the health sector. More to that, since our foundation or our formation in 2005 up to present, the executive members of NASA have gone through thorough assessment in various facilities and nursing institutions. Because mind you, we all nurses, we are working in the health facility, in some health facilities, even though some were dismissed, but we also figured out some challenges that the health workers were faced with. One, I think our bosses also, they mentioned some, so those things that they mentioned, I will not be mentioning it, but the one that they left out, I will also be mentioning that. Lack of decentralization of referral hospitals.
Okay, fine.
Now, if you check in Liberia,
yes,
you realize that the referral
let me move this from here. President Weah met with health workers.
We have the Takeda Hospital. We have JFK.
From here.
Let me
pause this. So at the end of the day, President Weah met with health workers, understand their plight, and he make intervention. To the extent that they themselves was sinking. I don't want you to believe. Let me play you this video. Let me play you the video. Where they were saying, you get 20%, we'll give you 0%. Listen to this.
We give you 0%. We give you 0%. We give you 0%.
Yeah, then they were singing. You get all 20%. They say, President Weah, you get all nothing. We listening to the health woman just now from JFK. She said some people there, they didn't even get money to get them. But the people then, President Weah gave them 20% because he was increasing their salary. And then when we reach to the place here, we'll talk about Beku half hour. But he was increasing on a yearly basis and say, my people, they think that small, the teacher then got to get their own, health worker got to get their own, the other people got to get their own. So y'all will get it 20%. So they were even thinking, you get all 20%, but we will get 0%. You see ungratefulness to the call. And you see, listen, let's go ahead. Let's play this one.
We give you 0%. We give you 0%. We have another vote. No medication in the hospital. We have another vote. No new employment. We have another vote. We give you 100%. We give you 0%.
Yeah. They were saying President Weah gave them 20%. Those health workers that are there, President Weah say, well, that's one that we get. Let us be able to make sure we put these people on salary. Because we'll not just keep bringing people at the end of the day, we can put them on salary. So what we'll do is that these people that we have, let's put them on salary. Let's raise the money, make sure that all these people on salary. And President Weah put all of them on salary. All of them, they were on salary. Gainfully employed them. But here is it. My people, on this note, we got to go. Time is not in our favor. We got to go. But I want to say thanks to each and every one of you for the support that you continue to give us. Sometimes when we sit, we do not deserve this kind of support that we are getting from you. We do not deserve it. But again, we want to say thanks to all of you for your continuous support. In whatever way you can support us through our WhatsApp, through the Facebook pages, through your comments, your like, and your share, we really appreciate it. Join us hopefully on Friday, where we'll be here in the evening for our panel discussion. If for any reason anybody wants to appear, this platform is your platform. If for any reason anybody wants to appear to discuss issue relative to Liberia, my number is there. My number right there. This is my number. Let me just put this number. This is my number. You can reach me on WhatsApp and tell me, say, look, Prince, I want to appear at so and so time. We'll bring you on. This is your platform. We build this platform together. This platform is for us. So anybody want to appear, a citizen, I want to discuss the issue, whoever, if you have a different device opinion, you want to come, no problem. Send us a message. That is number 443-991-3356. Out of WhatsApp or directly. Send us a message and say, look, I want to appear. I want to discuss. We'll give you the opportunity to come and say your own. But I want to thank all of you. I want to appreciate all of you. The support that we are receiving from you is enormous. And we are humbled by your support. On this note, my people, until we meet again, I want to say thanks to all of you. To our ministers who work in the government, They did exceptionally well. These people make sacrifices as compared to the people who say they kind of rescue you. That's why sometimes you need to be careful. Not everything that sounds nice or not everything that glitters is gold. Until we meet again, continue to defend your political institution, the CDC. Don't allow anybody to discourage you. What you have done now, making it to become very difficult for these gangsters and criminals, because you started with development. You started with development, and this is where you are. The development that you started with, Weah is not able to start that development. All he's starting with is stealing, enriching himself. Continue to support your institution. If you are living in the DMV, there's going to be a major meeting of those of us citizens in the DMV area, Maryland, Virginia, DC. There's going to be a very serious meeting. Very, very serious meeting. We'll inform you of the time. Just keep your ears open. The information will reach you. If you are living in the DMV area again, just keep your ears open. We'll definitely put out an information for a very, very serious meeting. This is about time that we take a decision to protect our party here in the US. We know that there are Judases among us, but again, we shall overcome. Munya, 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 CDC, munya, Jaja, 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 George, MANNEH, Weah, Jaja. Ao say, ao say. Thank you, and God bless you.
We want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money, that I beg them. The money should be used to bless our people. Thank you, and God bless.